Hello, gamers. Uh, that's a bad intro. I'm sorry that's how we're getting off. I'm sorry we're getting off on the wrong foot already, and I'm sorry my computer's making fucking noises. But this is gonna be episode 0 of the Nano Podcast, the NPC. When I thought of that, I was like, this is gonna be good. I'm pretty clever. But this episode 0 is kind of gonna be fuck off. What the heck? My computer's like telling me that there's all this dangerous malware on my computer. Risk detected. Remove immediately. The only option it's giving me is remove. Fucking made ignore. Oh my god. Fucking stop. It opened like fucking the malware. The anti-fucking virus software I have is more malware than any malware that it's ever tried to fucking download. Sorry, but yeah, so the Nano Podcast, NPC, as I've been calling it in my head for a while now, is this is episode 0, and basically what I wanted to do here was just, talk about my plans for this channel. I want to keep uploading stuff. Obviously, like, I've got some ideas. I like where it is in my head, but I kind of need to make it happen first, I would like to make this, the NPC here, I want to make this a weekly thing. And hopefully, I'll be able to get guests, like, I'm not going to be having Markiplier on or anything, but, I'll get some friends on every now and then. We'll discuss something, like maybe we'll go see a movie, then come here and you can listen to it in the background noise for background noise while you're playing Destiny 2. Don't worry, if you guys were like, if the 4 of you watching this were a little concerned that you wouldn't hear me clicking ignore on all the virus warnings on my computer, don't worry, because you're going to hear that a lot probably. But, yeah, I'm sure you've noticed by now the footage you're looking at is for fucking Pokemon Sword DLC. I'm sorry that, Jesus, that spiked the audio on the waveform I'm looking at here. But, yeah, that's footage that I made when Sword and Shield's DLC was coming out, the Crown Tundra, and I was super fucking excited for it. I made, like, this video with me getting into it. I was reacting to everything. I was like, this is gonna be such a good video. And I didn't do anything with it for, like, 6 months. And, then when I decided I'm gonna finally sit down and re-edit this, I lost like the first 2 hours of footage and only had like a collective maybe hour of footage that kind of came out of nowhere. I named Pokemon in the video. I named my Mineshaw. I named her Hillary after Hillary Clinton. I had AOC the Corsola. A lot of iconic and classic characters that you guys didn't get to see, but I just wanted to use this footage for something. Normally, I've like already got an idea for the visual I'm normally gonna go with for the podcast. But this is what you have for now. This is episode 0, so it's breaking the rules. It's something unique for you guys to look at. But I'm gonna eat a piece of chocolate real quick so you can listen to that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed into the mic. I'm talking too loud. It's probably hurting people's ears. Please don't click off. But anyway, yeah, I want to start doing things weekly on here, or at least bi-weekly. I'll probably do this podcast every week, which I may have already said, have some friends on, because it's really not that hard to do. It's like, record audio and then find some sort of image or some sort of visual aid to go with it. So it's not going to be that difficult to produce that, but I'm going to finish the chocolate real quick. It's one of those Ghirardelli dark chocolate with caramel in it. It's really good, but I recommend it to anyone. Not sponsored, obviously. That'd be sick. Ghirardelli finds this fucking YouTube channel with 8 subscribers. Is like, this is gonna be lit. Let's send him a box of chocolate. But no. My idea is like weekly stuff. I think it would mainly be more video essay stuff. Kind of reminiscent of, the hit that was Film Effects Comparison. My real ones know that's the first video I ever uploaded as a school project. But, yeah, I have another one, which is about, like, video games and violence. Honestly, I don't really like either of my video essays that I did for school that much. But both my professors were like, this is good, kid. I like it. And so I was like, alright, let's go. But, yeah, I wasn't able to upload the gaming one because for some reason, like, the fucking I use I think it's called Adobe Premiere. No, it's not Adobe Premiere. It's fucking Sony Vegas. What am I talking about? I use Sony Vegas, and that shit always crashes on the computer I have. Granted, this computer is like not good for video editing. It can like it lags running Minecraft on like minimal settings most of the time, so it's really not the move. But what can you do? Sorry, I took a drink, but yeah, it's kind of hard to talk for. I've just been talking straight for 5 minutes. Normally I don't talk this much, so it's kind of hard to catch my breath, especially when I'm just talking into a microphone, like just sending it. But where was I? I don't know. I'm not sure if. Oh yeah, the video essays or something. I'll probably try and upload that one at some point. But in the meantime, I want to make more video essays. Probably not anything like, you know, analyzing the character Pikachu, Detective Pikachu or anything, but you know, I might do like a little review thing. Nothing too serious. I feel like most of the time when people watch reviews, they kind of don't really actually want to know if something's good. They just like to hear someone validate what they think. And that's pretty much going to be what my stuff is, I think. It's just going to be me gushing about stuff I don't like, or saying this thing was fine, or saying I fucking hated this. That's the score I've got going in my head right now, but I mean, there's a lot I could do with this channel, you know? There's always the classic, you know, keep doing that Let's Play that me and my buddy Gabe are doing, which I don't know if that's going to continue. I lost, like, all the footage for part 3, but I think I have all the audio. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll find some way to do it. Spoilers. We almost benched Shinx because she was not doing well. She, like, fucking lost really hard. We lost the first rival battle against Barry when you're going to, like, Orberg City. It was embarrassing. Don't skip this part if you're really invested in that series and you don't want to know what happens, but I'm thinking that series might be on an indefinite hiatus just because, like, Gabe doesn't really have time right now, and I don't know, we're just not too into it. It's not really been clicking. Whenever he comes over, we don't record for too long, but who knows, it might be back if you scream and cry about it. But yeah, for the time being, that's away. I think Let's Play stuff is gonna be just not happening for a while. I might start streaming more though, because I mean, I've been playing a lot of Sword and Shield lately, and Pokemon Sword and Shield it is. And I've been making some teams, you know. I recently got to Master Ball tier. Last time I played, I was ranked 7,000 in the world, so, you know, brush off the shoulders a little bit. Pretty proud of that one. I destroyed one of my old teams. It was the Colossal Steam Engine Weakness Policy set. Pretty, you know, cliche classic set, but the rest of the team was kind of, like, terrible. It had, like, Trevenant on it, and the Dragapult, who I never brought into battles for some reason. The team just didn't really work that well. It didn't have that much good synergy. I don't even think my Dragapult had Surf. It was not a very good team. I was using a lot of weird niche picks instead of, like, maybe 1 or 2 niche picks and then, like, other good guys, which is what I've been doing since then. Made a Glass Trier team. I know it's pretty basic, but it's been doing well. It's been getting numbers. It's been doing numbers, as the kids say, and I like it, so, you know, whatever. I hope this is interesting. It probably isn't. Like, maybe a few people will watch it, like, 13 years from now when I'm a corpse in a shallow grave on the side of a road and be like, huh, whatever happened to that guy? This was his last video. But, no, I do want to keep making more of these. I want to keep making stuff. I guess this is just an update. I hope that if you're listening to this, you're smiling. That'd be cute. But, what's something good to talk about? I fed my cat a little bit ago, and she's smiling. She's in her little, like, cat tower right now. I'm looking at her, and she's just sort of resting. She's the goat. My cat's name is Athena. She's pretty cool. She broke her jaw a couple months ago, because she's basically also, like, one of the dumbest creatures alive. She was running around in my apartment before I moved back with my parents for the summer until I go back to college in January. That's a can of worms for the other day. I'm not going back this fall. I'm going back in January, so suck my nuts. No, I can't say that. I take it back. Don't do that. But, oh yeah, that's even worse that I said that because, no, whatever. I fucking say worse shit in the other video. But, yeah, the first video on my channel, film effects comparison about Spider-Man and this movie Existence, it's kind of funny because, that video was for, like, a class, so I submitted it, and we had some issues, so I just uploaded it to YouTube and emailed them the link. And I was like, alright, this will be fine. And so I waited a few days, and I was like, you know what, I actually do want to start uploading on this channel. I used the Ultimate Nano, which is my famous username. I'll go into that in a minute, but yeah, I used the Ultimate Nano, which is my famous iconic username. So I was like, I'm going to start making stuff on here. And then shortly after, I started uploading like Minnesota Epic Moments and Pokemon Diamond Part 1. He like gave everybody in the class the link and was like, all right guys, for the people that did like creative projects like video essays or scripts or something, go ahead and like watch their video and then comment in the Canvas discussion board. If you don't know, Canvas is just like this sort of all-purpose school Facebook type thing that a lot of schools use just to like communicate with students and post assignments. And I don't know if you can hear my computer, but it's fucking revving up for some reason. I guess this is taking up too much RAM. But yeah, basically it's just school Facebook, I don't know. And where was I? Yeah, okay, and then he said, hey, go watch it and comment on it. So it had like this spike in viewership, and I'm sure a few people were like, what the this is cringe. This guy legitimately linked his Let's Play channel. It's like, no, that's not what I was doing. That's just half the videos on this 4 video filled channel are Let's Plays. I'm not that, please. But yeah, I looked nice and stupid for that, I'm sure. But you know, if you can't deal with looking stupid, don't do stupid things, as I always say. But yeah, the Ultimate Nano. I'm sure you're scratching your head because you're so puzzled at where the hell that username's from. And, I'll give you the lore. You get the lore since this is episode 0. This one's off the books. How has it only been like 11 minutes? I feel like I've been talking forever. Whatever, we're gonna see where I get by the end of this 30 minutes. And hopefully you'll all be smiling and loving it. But if not, you know, just drop a quick dislike, comment. I'll kill you in real life. I've got your address right here. And then, you know, I guess please don't do that. Don't like actually kill me. I'd appreciate not being killed, but I guess you're gonna do what you're gonna do. But anyway, the Ultimate Nano. So my name is Ben in real life. And so when there was that show Ben 10, of course, you know, I was growing up around that time and that show was coming out. So like everybody watched it, but for me I was like, oh fuck yes, my name is Ben. It's about aliens. I had a huge alien fixation even before that show. And I was just like, this is the show for me. Hold on, I'm gonna burp. Sorry. I gave you a little kiss after that burp, but if you don't reciprocate, it's fine. It's no big deal. I can brush that off. But yeah, I like that show, and I'm not sure if any of you are real fans or you're just fake fans who go, oh my god, I fucking love Wildmutt. Like, bitch, you don't love Wildmutt. Your favorite was Forearm. Shut the fuck up. Your bitches be like, oh my god, Stinkfly was so cool. It's like, okay, name one other alien than Stinkfly. Name one other of their songs. You know, like that type of thing. But yeah, so there were a few Ben 10 shows in the show Alien Force that did like this weird, they did like a fucking bizarro live action movie for like a few of the Ben 10 series. But I remember in the Alien Force one, there was a song that I really liked because it was like from this edgy band called, I think it was, I don't know if the band was called it or the song was, but it was called Therefore Tomorrow. And like, it was really gay. But anyway, the alien they introduced in that was called Nanomech, and he was like this little metal guy that could like fly around and shit. And I don't know, I guess I really liked him or something, and so my username became Nanomecha. Just added an A to the end of the character's name, and I was like, this is me, I'm Nanomecha. So when I got on Xbox, I was Nanomecha, then I changed my name to Nanomecha 10 because I think Nanomecha was taken on Xbox Live. I had to become Nanomecha 10. Then I made a new account called The Nanomecha. This was like the iconic one. It's like what celebrities do when they're like the real Peter Pan or the Kim Kardashian or the Bill Gates or the Bruce Campbell, you know, something like that. And so I was The Nanomecha. And then once the Xbox One rolled around, I was like, alright, it's time for a soft reboot of the series. And I was like, the Ultimate Nanomecha. And then it didn't fit. And I became the Ultimate Nano. But now that name's been through so many, like, little changes over the years and so much, there's so much history tied to it, that like the Ultimate Nano is just such an iconic name. Some people call me Nano, call myself the Ultimate N sometimes. I think you've seen that in the Pokemon Diamond stuff if you watch that. But yeah, Ultimate N. N was also a character I liked in Pokemon, so I still like N actually. So that's cool. But yeah, that's where Ultimate Nano's from. I really like it, even though it's pretty stupid. But you know what? That's part of its appeal, I think, is it's from a stupid little thought as a child, and now it's how I brand myself on YouTube for all you to watch. No, I'm really interested to see if at some point, like, I'm gonna be so hyped if I get a comment from somebody at some point who's not affiliated with me in real life, who I don't know, who I haven't shown this to. If, like, it's just like, you know, Killmonger fan 22 or something, and they just said, first, no matter what it is, I'm gonna fucking pin it. I'm gonna be like, this is a good comment, Pogger. You know what? I'm not gonna commit to that because somebody might type the N-word in the comments, and I don't want to be supporting that as like the first comment. Don't do that. Post something normal. Just comment if you saw a funny thing, or you saw something stupid, or you saw a continuity error. Just say something. Or don't. You know what? I'm not gonna beg, but I would love to hear from you, adoring fan base. But yeah, I really do want to start making more regular uploads because they're really not coming out at a regular rate. Minnesota epic moments. The thing with that is, I went to Minnesota again recently. That's where a lot of my family lives, so I visit them every now and then. And I got some more footage, so I'm not sure if it'll be as good as the original. I think it's filmed slightly better, so that will hopefully help. Some of the footage was taken on like the newest brand of iPhone, so it's got pretty good resolution. Pretty good in quotes, you know, it's kind of an understatement. But yeah, that'll be good once I get around to editing that. And I think the next thing that's probably going to come up, though, will be the gaming video I talked about. It's weird because it has like kind of long birth. I don't know. It has long periods where it's just footage from like the politicians where they're talking about their take on video games. I have Ben Shapiro talking for like 20 seconds with like he just plays out. It just plays Ben Shapiro talking, and it's also like the fucking quality of a lot of the video is pretty bad because when I was editing it, I didn't have internet. And I didn't have my computer. Most of it was done on my phone. Like, that's how I got most of the footage. So the videos aren't downloaded. They're, like, screen recorded off my phone. So the quality is not very good. But, you know, I think the video's decent. It's, like, a pretty basic opinion. But the editing's not terrible, and the audio's not great or anything. But, you know what? I'm going to put it up because it's mostly already edited, and I want to put something else out. I'm thinking, like, the days I'm going to try to upload will probably be Tuesday. Just because Tuesday's kind of a lame day, like Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't want to do it on like maybe Monday, I don't know. Weekend I'm probably not going to go for, and probably not Friday either, because like those days are already good. You don't need an Ultimate Nano video to cheer you up on like Friday when you're done with school or you're done with work. You just want to come home, you want to play Destiny 2 and put on your favorite podcast, the NPC. But yeah, so the first video I'm going to probably fart out is that gaming one that's pretty much already done, the one about violence in video games and if it causes real world violence. It's like a really easy thing to debunk, and like people way more talented than I have done that already and explained things way better. So that's kind of the main reason I don't like it. Like, I don't think it's terribly made or anything. It's just kind of a point that most people who know anything about video games would already concede to. So it's just like, you know, who are you arguing with? But yeah, next video after that might be another installment of NPC. I was gonna record episode 1 last time I was in Minnesota, but we just never got around to it. So, you know, whatever. I've got episode 1 to do with somebody else now. Might get my boy Faded in here, might get Gabe, might get my boy Aiden. Who knows? I mean, there are a lot of classic characters I can choose from. It still could be a Minnesota character, but we just gotta wait and see. Man, it's so weird to think you're watching like Pokemon gameplay over this. I'm probably trying to catch somebody right now, I bet. That's gotta be crazy. But yeah, then after that is all edited and everything. So right now game plan is violence in video games video. I'm just gonna upload that because it's pretty much done. Then I'm going to do, if I can, it's weird, so with Sony Vegas, whenever I open the software, it opens to like a project. It doesn't just let me say, okay, let me open this old project I was working on. It instantly is like, this project is what you're gonna work on right now. You better look at this and you better like start editing it. And it's like, dude, let me pick what I go to. Don't just auto open. Maybe that's in the settings or something, but I don't think it should be the default no matter what. Like, it saves me time sometimes, but other times it's like a headache. Like today, it was just irritating to get that working. But yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought again because I started going off on a tangent. And okay, so the videos, I've got the Ben Shapiro one where it's violence in video games, featuring a quote from the Ben Shapiro. Then I've got probably Minnesota Epic Moments Part 2. And somewhere along the way, I'll probably scatter some of the NPCs in there. It really just depends on, I don't know how long this is going to take me to edit. Hopefully it's going to take me 1 second. Hopefully I'm going to go, alright, this is what I want to use as the thumbnail. I'll put together like some shitty beat and like some... I want to figure out some software that I can use for editing, like... Because I don't really want to make music or anything, but I kind of figure there should be some cute little jingle that plays at the beginning of this. Maybe something in the background, so it's less of like me talking with like this weird reverb. Because then it could make it sound a little better, but, you know, sort of mask the shittiness of the audio quality with like a little looping beat in the back. That might be frustrating, I don't know. But yeah, back to what I was saying. God damn it. I'm actually going to do it this time. Violence in video games. Minnesota Epic Moments Part 2. NPCs scattered somewhere in there. And then I had a script that I'm working on for the movie Napoleon Dynamite. It's going to be, it's weird. I feel like that movie's underrated. Like, it's a cult classic, but I don't really ever see it talked about too much. And even if I did, I still want to talk about it. I feel like I've got some stuff to say. It's mainly just going to be me being like, I like this movie. Here's why I like this movie. It's good. You should watch it. It's my glowing recommendation. So this is the place to go for the secrets on, you know, what's coming up in the world of the Ultimate Nano channel. Oh yeah, I should address some other things. So that profile picture, that's me from when me and one of my buddies, it actually is Gabe, my co-star in Pokemon Diamond Let's Play. And we were leaving this school we went to. Yeah, we're leaving school basically. And I just took this picture on like Snapchat or something. And I looked really fucking sick. Like, I'm really pale. My eyes are, like, kind of red. My nose is red. I legitimately look like I crawled out of a sewer or something, and I have, like, some goblin disease. I fucking look like Green Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I I really like that picture. I think it's super funny. So that's my my avatar, my YouTuber profile picture. And I like it. I might change it, like I reserve the right to do that, but for the time being, that's gonna stay. But yeah, I really, right now, I'm working part-time, and I want to be working full-time, but the place I'm working at, they were like, no dude, we'll only hire you part-time. So I'm working on job 2, because we had to get a credit card for my cat. So I got a, not like, it's not a credit card really, it's like basically just a payment plan. It's like a loan in a credit card format, but that's what credit cards are. I'm dwelling on this a little bit too much, but I needed to get a job so I can pay that off. And then my other cat, Bosco, should probably also see the vet, so I'm gonna save up some money so I can get him there too. But then after that, bro, you know I'm gonna get a new PC, because then I can probably stream consistently, which would be a lot of fun. I want to do, because I am obviously a Pokemon fan. Like, my first 2 videos were about Pokemon. In Minnesota Epic Moments, I'm playing Sword for the first time. That was during my initial playthrough. And, obviously I like those games. I want to do, like, a thing, like a retrospective on the series. I know a lot of people have already done that, but it's not really going to be too factual, I don't think. Like, it's not going to be about me harshly analyzing. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the footage. Maybe I'll write stuff down and I'll be like, that's what I want to do. But as of right now, it'll just be like what I like about them. Pretty laid back. I really don't want to make anything too serious. Like, that's kind of how Spider-Man film effects comparison is. And that's also kind of how the violence in video games one is. It's a little serious. And I really don't take myself too seriously. So I think a lot of my review or even more serious topics are going to be very, like, laid back and chill about most things. It's just gonna be like a fun, hey, this is what I like, or I'm making fun of this. I'm gonna try not to shit on stuff too much, because I feel like that's just like kind of lazy. It's really easy to be like, this fucking movie's bad, but it's like somebody did work on it. Somebody sat and grinded and wrote these characters and worked hard directing, and unless something's like offensively bad, like I'm not gonna be like, wow, this movie is a technical failure, unless it's like also has some really fucking problematic shit in it. Like if it's trying to glorify, you know, violence in a way that's not fuck. Okay, that's not what I meant. Don't take that out of context. What I mean is just anything that's in bad taste. It'll be subjective, but it would have to be like very personally offensive, like something that I feel was made in bad faith. Like if it's, I probably would, honestly, there's not gonna be much stuff like that. It would have to be like, the creator would have to be an objective bad person. Like we'd have to find out that they were like a serial rapist, murderer or something, and then I'd feel okay shitting on their work. But even then, there are a bunch of people who probably weren't like that worked on something, so I don't know. I can't even think of something that I'd want to shit on like that. I think I like most things, honestly. Except Avengers Endgame. That's the bad one. That's something I'll talk about with Faded X Deadpool. That's one of my one of my buddies who I'll probably have on the podcast. We have a running joke about how we talk about Avengers Endgame too much because he likes it a lot. And I have like I have a bunch of problems with it that kind of make it impossible for me to enjoy. I liked it a lot when I first saw it, but I'm not going to get into this too much just because like I'll probably talk about it with him at some point. But yeah, how long is this footage again? I need to make sure I don't go over. So this footage ends at about 31 minutes and 15 seconds. So I don't really have too much longer. We really made it through this, gang. But I don't know. I hope you enjoy listening to me ramble. That's really what this was. I just want to like have my thoughts record. I think honestly I'm probably gonna upload this today. Right now it's July 2nd. It's Friday. I got up at like 5 a.m. this morning to go to work, and I walked around the floor all day and got my legs tired and my feet tired. I took a shower before I started recording this and fed my cats, and they seem to have liked it, so I'm happy for them. But I don't know what I'm going to talk about for these last 4 minutes. Oh god, I almost threw up. No, I didn't. I just burped at the wrong time, but I managed to talk for like 27 and a half minutes so far. I'm watching the thing cruise along and it's going. But I'm not going to say yeah here because I feel like that's what I was trying to do. I was going to go, so yeah, which is like, it's annoying. It's like sometimes I'll say I don't know at the end of some sort of statement or to transition into my thought. It's like, no, I fucking do know. Or like, don't say yeah, dude, just talk. Just say, don't go, I don't know, I think Pikachu's awesome. Just go, I think Pikachu's awesome. Like, I don't know is useless there. That's what me and Fada do all the time. Like, you will, if we talk about Endgame, you will probably hear us do that. Probably not Endgame, because we're kind of too self-aware about it, but we'll talk about something else. He's been showing me this one show that he likes, and I'm not going to say it, because somebody's going to spoil it. Even if nobody who I, like, even if the only people who watch this are people who I already know, one of you bastards may have seen it and may try to own me. Also, I don't know if you heard that, but I just farted. Or did I? If you didn't hear it, I didn't. If you heard it, then I did. If you heard it, smash like, leave a comment. No, I'm not doing that. But what else is there? I talked about the videos, talked about Pokemon, talked about other stuff. I think another good thing to do, something that can keep me from like working on videos sometimes if I get too sort of worried about having to edit some long thing and work on it, because I want to make decent edits. I want to make things look good. I want to make edits that I find funny. But like, oh my god, like the air conditioning or fan just kicked on because I felt like a gust of wind go down my back and it freaked me out. Ghost detected on camera. Did you get that? Did we get that? Looks over at cameraman. That was a little too visual of a gag. You guys can't see that. But yeah, I think I might also want to do some reaction stuff, because I have like videos that I think are funny and topics that I'd want to discuss, and I would just love to share some of my favorite videos and give my thoughts on them. I wouldn't really be like, oh my god guys, this is crazy. It would just be like, you know, stuff that I've already seen. It's not my like just first time seeing something, like I'm not gonna be like, whoa, Joe Biden's speech, this is awesome. Whoa, I can't believe Donald Trump said that in his private rally. It's gonna be like, wow, I can't believe how funny this video is. Did you see that guy? He said Robert, it do go down, and then he got scared. That was crazy, you guys. It'll be something like that, you know? And I think that'd be fun. It would be a pretty lax way for me to make stuff and, you know, put things out. It would give me an opportunity to edit a little bit if I say something that's like kind of asinine. So I think that'd be a pretty chill way. I don't imagine I would use like a face cam or anything, or, you know, maybe I would. I don't know. You've already seen my face. It's in the profile picture and also in Minnesota Epic Moments. But right now I look way different. Like my hair is super long. And I've got this like weird pedophile mustache. I think that's actually in Minnesota Epic Moments. It should be. But it's gotten a little longer. The interesting thing is once I get Minnesota Epic Moments done, I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but you'll be able to tell that I've tucked on some fat since that video was filmed 2 years ago. And the worst part is I was like starting the downward spiral. You know what? Maybe that's not that bad. If I was starting the downward spiral back then. Anyway, I'm out of time. Please, I hope you like this, and I'm not going to talk anymore, so goodbye.